Welcome to the final part of Megaman Bass. We are in the last stage. I don't know if Gabe's seen the stage or not before.
Probably not.
Yeah, see, I don't think so.
Aside from like watching a playthrough of it.
By the way, if you're wondering why it's 360p, I mean for the commentators, not the people watching, it's because the video just went up.
Rendered.
On the raw channel.
Gotcha.
Anyway, Boss Rush works more like Mega Man in 1, where you actually have to like go through the stage and you meet them as you go. Anyway, let me show you how pathetic Cold Man is with his weakness.
He just stands there and gets electrocuted.
He also has like a skeleton, because like he's getting electrocuted, but he's a robot. Yep. Bots don't have bones.
I mean, if you give them bones, I'm sure that they could have them.
This
bot does! This bot has bones. Wait, okay, lore time. What if Cold Man isn't a robot master, he's just some dude?
Oh!
Well, no matter what he is, he's dead now.
Yeah, he is. Bye, idiot.
Like, actually, he sucked.
Fucking Cold Man.
He exploded exactly as he said now.
Alright, who's ready for more disappearing blocks?
Oh, that's a slidey.
I like how
you have to slide and then jump? Ugh. That's nasty. That's yucky.
Oh, this is horrifying.
I hate this already.
That
watching.
one right below the ladder doesn't always spawn either.
Oh,
I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Thank goodness it caught you.
Holy shit, these jumps are so... There's no way.
You have to really watch and memorize. That's so complex.
Yeah, no other Mega Man game has the disappearing tiles this complex.
Slide! Oh!
I feel like I just would have not had a good time finishing the game. So I'm glad I stopped where I did.
The stage is not as bad as the last one, but I mean, it is mostly just the boss rush. But yeah, it's like, you have to earn that health piece by fighting this guy first.
Yeah, for real. Or just use the magic... No, the magic card would prioritize the enemy. Huh.
Yep.
Wow. The game really fucking... knows
It really wants you to fight this rhino.
It really does. This stationary rhino beetle. Why does it look like a beetle? I don't know, it looks like a beetle to me. Obviously it's a rhino, yeah. It looks like a beetle. Looks like Ringo Starr, one of the Beatles.
Beat the needles.
The needles.
Beat the needles.
I said, that's not what I said. I said beat the needles.
Oh, I heard needles.
Alright, time for Astro Man.
Like punch needles. I do like the little Titantron that comes up.
Oh boy.
Oh my god,
Wait.
He just died. He's just dead.
Okay, guys,
what
literally exploded.
You cut something out.
Yeah, I cut out the whole fight.
Why?
Because
Astroman's boring.
Terry, this part would have been so much longer if I didn't cut out the fight. Okay, guys,
well,
I'm gonna refresh
like
real quick. So tell me what time we're at.
We're at 3:43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48.
Okay, I'm there.
350. Heat the oven to 350.
Okay, it's still at 360p. I was hoping otherwise.
Whoa.
Hey gamers, it's me, Wallman. What's your special power, Wallman? I set up a large defensive redoubt. And,
Spiked Wallman?
Yes. Instant death spikes. I believe.
Oh, eviscerated.
Yes. That's like a Street Fighter death.
Wait. Am I at a different time than you?
You just perished. Well, I mean, obviously you're farming worms. You're
We're
farming worms
443,
now.
444.
Oh, I'm a minute behind. I'm a minute ahead.
Oh.
Sorry. Keep going.
450, 451, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Okay.
6.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was a bit weird that I was hearing different than what I
I'm
was
glad that
seeing.
you caught that. That was good.
Yeah. Unlike Carrie.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm sorry.
You know what
that
they
was
say
mean.
about Carrie?
That was mean. I'm
If her
sorry.
name was Carrie, or sorry, if her name is Carrie, then her name is Carrie.
My name's Carrie.
I think we've exhausted all of our like Carrie pun jokes. To be honest, I can't think of any more.
I think Will exhausted them when he photoshopped my face onto a bunch of things with Carrie
Look.
puns.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
What's that book about Vietnam written by author Tim O'Brien?
All right, guys. Time to fight Dynamo Man again.
What about it?
The things they carried.
Ah,
There you go.
that's me.
Oh, yep. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I
You
like.
got no time for
I
that.
specifically set it. The way I wanted to set that up was like as if like the thing that heals him like overloaded him and he exploded.
Parish. So those things supposed to be like shellfish, or are they supposed to be like octopus?
They're game.
Octopi.
They are game.
Well, yes.
If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm using the super recover to heal as much as possible, and then afterwards turning on the defensive shield, the power shield to cut my to like double my defense.
Oh, he just dropped and died. No.
I'm liking the
Pirate
timing
Man.
of these
Pirate
explosions
Man.
and skips.
No.
Pirate Man is dead.
Oh,
No.
that
He died in the bubble. He didn't
penguin.
even get the chance. It's the dirty bubble.
No, Gabe, it was
Oh.
the bubble popping that
Oh
killed
my
him.
gosh, watch out for the mines. Slide! Ah! Okay, phew, I thought you were gonna fall in it and explode.
Evan's
Carrie
a big
is
gamer.
terrified
He's
right
okay.
now.
Just carry
It's a lot of tension.
Carrified?
Yeah.
Is that a
There's,
new one?
Terrified.
Is that a new
there's a
one?
new one.
But
That's a new
I
one.
become even more Carrie
I have
than you could
become.
possibly
I have
imagine.
become death.
I am become death.
Destroyer of dick.
What?
Yes.
No.
Perhaps. I always thought those penguins were kind of funny because after they just rocketeer, they just go back to spinning.
I'm gonna sit and spin.
Yep,
This is my life.
this is my life. And there's an enemy. Propel! Alright, I'm done. Now I'll just sit and spin. Hey, Sniper Joe, how you doing? Look at the spin animation. His eyes following the spinning. Bless you.
I'm still. That was a cough, not a sneeze.
Bless you. You're
Not be
excused.
fucking dumb for 5
You're
minutes.
blessed.
Aug.
Ow.
Hip hop. Hop hip. There you
All right.
Yo.
next.
go. Unpopular opinion. It's kind of a popular opinion, but I don't see it enough. One of the
Okay.
cutest Pokemon, in my opinion, is Hoppip.
Yeah.
I don't know that one. Let me look it up.
He lit his own fuse and died.
Oh, that actually is a really cute one. It's like a radish.
Yeah.
It's like a cat radish.
Its other
Aw.
Pokemons are also cute.
Yeah.
Skip Bloom and Jumpluff.
Jumpluff, yeah. I like the name of Jumpluff.
Hey Gabe, you know what I
What?
just remembered?
Huh.
So, there are only 2 characters in Smash 4 who never received any buffs in, update patches.
Who?
The first was King Dedede, who was only nerfed despite being worse than in Brawl to begin with.
Yeah.
The second was Jigglypuff, who never had any changes made whatsoever, and is now sitting at the very bottom of the tier list as a result.
Well, that sucks. But hey, at least now she has fast aerials and Smash Ulti.
Forward aerial.
Forward air, back air, neutral, forward, at back air, you win the match.
That should no. I'm talking like Alpha Red. That's how he says forward aerial. He's like
Yeah. When he does Mario's fair.
You mean the only way to win? The only way anybody plays with Mario?
Yeah.
Well,
Forward.
that in down throw up tilt.
Yeah.
Running boy. Oh, he's dead.
He's
Running boy. Oh, he's dead. Magic Man!
Oh.
I thought he was gonna explode when he took off the cape, to be honest, or like when he appeared. Detonates upon appearance. Parish.
Ah, damn it.
Damn, we've been protected. Who was I talking to that played Shadow the Hedgehog?
Me.
Oh, well, yes. I was talking with one of my pals who found his old GameCube in storage and found that it saw Shadow the Hedgehog in it. So he said he played through it and he forgot how edgy the game is.
Shadow. Didn't we play through that one?
No, we didn't.
No. Okay. I think I've seen some of it though.
You might have. I don't. You were. I think you've watched me play Sonic Adventure 2 before.
I think I have.
And that's Shadow's debut game. So. Because we haven't played any games with Shadow for the commentary yet. These invisible pits are invisible shitting on me right now.
Invisible shits. Another one. Is it weird that since like the worms are like made of like metal, obviously because the robots, I like whenever they hit their like torso on the ground, I just imagine like a gentle pinging noise.
Aw, ping.
Alright, who's next? Ah, it's
Kind of a relaxing
Ground
sound.
Man.
Drill Man.
It's Groundhog Man. Oh, bye.
Bye, have a wonderful time.
I have a terrible time.
Okay, you know what the best part about this whole thing is, though? Like, the way I usually handle editing is that, in Vegas, I, like, grab the little slider thing that like, marks the place on the, video editor's timeline, hold control and start moving that, because that starts playing the video in, like, super fast motion, including, like, the up pitch that comes with the sound moving faster. But, basically, like, when it came to that, moving through that explosion, like, it was just a quick that I heard. I thought it was funny.
God. Damn, he could not block lightning.
No.
I mean,
I think that's my
and
favorite.
The shield's probably also made of metal. What you
I
think,
think
Harry?
the lightning one's my favorite.
Screen nukes are the best. It's the best thing about Toad Man. There he is. It's our lad. Oh.
Every time it gets me, I'm like, ah! I mean, like, I know it's going to
Dr.
explode,
Wily-
but it's
Dr.
it's
Wily
so
did a-
jarring in a way.
Dr. Wily only had time to finish repairing Coldman properly.
Yeah.
The other ones had unstable cores, like Proto Man, except these were even less stable than Proto Man's.
Thanks, Eddie. Eddie, let me go back to home. What a jam.
Damned king, turning against the one who made him ungrateful cur. But thanks to you, Megaman, now nobody stands in my way, and I've got my laboratory back. Okay, apparently he did lose it and then got control on his own or something? I don't know.
This is a strange storyline.
First, I
What
need
a
to
dumb
get you
story.
out of the way, you persistent little twit. Are you prepared, Megaman?
Wow, that's kind of underwhelming, actually.
What do we call this? Wily Machine 8.5? No, I got it. Wily Machine and Bass. Can we
Wily
turn,
and Bass Mega Man.
Can we turn and Bass into like an additional part, like
The new-
and Knuckles?
And Knuckles thing.
Yeah.
Knock, knock, it's knock. the knock thrower, independent knocker, magical emblem knocker. Gives you the knocker shoulder.
No, Gabe, not knocker, knucker.
Oh, knucker.
Knock, it's knock.
Knuck, it's knuckles.
Knock, it's knuckles.
Okay, this Wily capsule fight is about the same as always, but it's harder than most simply because you don't have E-tanks and therefore can't heal yourself.
Knuck, it's knuckles.
I'm enjoying the sound effect.
Sound effect of Wily's capsule, yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of those rising blocks, and then...
Megaman actually does have one method of healing himself, and it's Eddie. Eddie can give you some good heals, but only when you're lucky. This time, I was lucky. I got full heals.
Did you know that sound is the note G?
How'd you know that?
How'd you note that?
I have a tuner on my phone, and when I did the sound...
That's how. Suppose I could have done that too. I have a guitar tuner.
Hell yeah! Wow, my hand hurts. I don't know why.
You know, I think I forgot to mention, but Will had to go to a meeting, so that's why he's not in this last part. But
Will had to meet with death.
I can give you his final thoughts through audio file. When
Will had to date with meth. Wait.
Carrie, no!
I don't have a date with death. I got a date with meth.
Carrie is actually the first person to make a drug joke all the time.
I have a date with meth. I have a date with... Wait, no, that's what I meant to say.
Carrie, you need to get off meth.
Did I ever tell you about the person at my church? She worked. Okay, first of all, she works there, which makes this even funnier. I was really tired one evening, and I was just sitting there really tired. And she says, "Oh, can I get you some coffee or tea or something with caffeine in it?" And I said, "Oh, no, thanks. I don't do caffeine very well." And she said, "Have you tried cocaine?" Like completely straight face.
Yeah.
Yes.
You told me this story before.
Nothing
but I don't
works.
think I said it on Smash Team Games.
Thanks to you, nobody stands in my way, and I've got my laboratory back. Now, before you go haywire like King, I'll take out your control chip. Once that's done, everything will be taken care of. I'll have nothing left to worry about.
Except Megaman.
So you intended to use King to take care of me, did you? You dirty son of a bitch. Time to give you a little lesson so you never try and pull that kind of stunt on me again.
Alright, Bass.
What? You arrogant little worm! Are you going to try to disobey me too? I'll show you who's in control. Not you.
What an asshole. Come on, Bass. You shouldn't say the B word.
What? Bass?
That was good.
It's kind of his name, Gabe. How do you get away with that?
Forte, come on.
But we're in America. This is America, Gabe.
This is America. Keep throwing those bombs at his eyes. He'll die eventually. If not that, he'll go blind.
Then he'll start firing indiscriminately, and now you're extra fucked.
Fair.
He'll shoot himself.
I don't know if that's how that is meant to work.
Shh. Everything will work out.
No, it won't.
You're right, I won't.
Thanks, Gabe.
No problem. Not until you actively kill Wily with your personal arm Gatling gun. I wonder how much of a bitch Megaman feels like to not be able to shoot as fast as Bass.
I don't think he minds if he can take care of things on his own.
I'd feel like a bitch if my shot output was not as fast
Yeah,
as
but Bass can't charge his blasts.
And he also can't shoot through walls, too. I forgot about that.
You know who else can't shoot through walls?
Hoomst.
X in every game after X4.
Yep.
Dr. Wily.
His weakness this whole time was the magic card, but it's impractical for Mega Man to hit him with it, so...
Can I just say that I don't like Bass's color scheme because all they did was subdue his primary color and change his gems to green?
Yeah, we've had this conversation already.
Yeah.
Well,
It's okay, you can say it again. It means you are extra sure of your...
I'm reiterating the fact that I hate his color swap scheme.
It
point,
means
the
that
fact.
he's redundant, and we don't allow a redundancy in Smash Team games.
Why do we talk about bones and food so much then?
You talk about bones and food so much.
Will and I talk about bones and food.
And Will's not here now, is he?
Yeah, he is. There he is, right there, bowing. Dr.
I'm sorry.
Willy.
I'm sorry, Gabe. You didn't.
Dr. William.
Alright, actually, yeah, we're gonna talk to the credits this time because the ending goes through them. Wily, why did you pull this? I didn't read all that. Don't hurt me, forgive me, I wanted to test your power! What? What is that supposed to mean?
What the fuck do you think?
I thought all along that you were the most powerful robot. But Mega Man was always kicking your butt, you know? So I started to wonder. Maybe I could build a robot even more powerful than you. And so I built King. But now that you've beaten King, I know for sure. You are the strongest after all. What a load of crap. By the way, Bass, take a look at this. There are plans for King Model 2. If you team up with King, you'll be undefeatable.
Because they wanted to be pals. Oh, it's Brodo Man.
Throttle Man.
Problem, man.
You never give up, do you, Dr. Wily? That voice! Proto Man!
Proto-man.
Proto Man!
Proto-man.
Proto Strike! You only destroyed the blueprints. I was already building the robot.
Yeah.
My beautiful plans! Bass, destroy Proto Man! What are you doing, Bass? Can't you hear me? Bass, don't you want to beat Mega Man using your own power? Indeed, you're tough, Bass, but you'll never be able to defeat Mega Man. I feel like we've had this conversation before. Know why? Because you've got nothing to defend. Why are you fighting it? They had this conversation in Power Fighters!
Yeah, they did.
Just for your own sake, no. Yeah, shut up, prick! Get out of here!
Whoa. Nice.
Bass is so pissed off. Something to defend. Don't make me laugh. I don't need anything like that. All I want is Mega Man's life, that's all.
Oh
So he
boy.
wants to get married.
What? Well, I mean...
Hey, 34 CDs. Not bad.
Connectivity.
Yeah, I guess robots can feel love.
Isn't that what Will called them?
What did he call? Oh, he called them.
Connectivities.
Yeah.
All right, but I also haven't played Mega Man's ending, so let's get through that real quick. Welcome back, Mega Man. Tweet, tweet.
Where were you, Rush? What the fuck?
That's Mega Man for you. Well done, Mega Man. What's the matter? You look down. If only I had fought better. I might have been able to save King.
Aww.
What is that? Why you're worried? Will has something that might make you feel better. Here, Mega Man, it's a letter for you. Who sent it? Take a look at that mark. You recognize it, no? The letter was written as follows. Why do they send, like, an actual, like, letter? Like, isn't he a robot? Don't they have, like, built-in email or something?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I wanted to atone for my crimes towards the humans I
Suppose if you want to give them
terrorized for so
built-in
long.
email.
Until trust in robot kind is restored, I vow to work to help humanity. If we ever meet again, I hope it will be as friends and not as enemies. King. King's alive!
Living.
I wonder what
That's
kind
good
of
news.
adventures King will get himself into. Well, he's actually never seen again after this game, so we'll never know.
So some pretty decent adventures.
Hey gamers. Fun fact. It's not a fun fact, but it is if you like celebrities, I guess. Snoop Dogg, the boy, is getting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame finally.
Huh.
What does that have to do with games?
Nothing.
I care approximately 1%.
Alright,
But-
anyway.
For those who do care, that sounds pretty cool.
You gotta stick
Snoop Dogg.
Will's final thoughts to this clip in here?
So I thought that it was pretty fun. It looked like Songos, Bangers once more. Some of them not so much, but a lot of them so much. It looked like it was fun for most of it, except for the couple of levels that were pretty challenging. But I don't know. I kind of like a challenge, so maybe I would really appreciate it. So who knows? Maybe in another life. Boss designs were kind of cool. Music was great. And I really appreciated the diverse level design. I'm going to give it a 6.03.
Alright, now it's Gabe's turn.
Yeah, baby. Bosses, fantastic. The designs are wonderful. Music, bangers, absolute slaps. Some of them are pretty bad though. But some of them are also pretty good. So it's like a 75 to 25 ratio of bangers to garbage.
It's not bad.
Let's see what else. The colors are great. It's a cool art design.
He's talking
a lot
about
of
the stuff he likes in order to not...
I'm getting there. The diversity is absolutely wonderful in the stage designs. You got underwater and Pirate Man. You have a like a carnival kind of in not Clown Man, Magic Man. You have the Earth and Groundman stage. A cool time. Let's see what else. The weapon selection is pretty rad, if we're gonna be honest here. Only real weapons I don't like are the burner and the ice wall. Let's see what else. I like Bass. He's fun to blast people with. I like that the Green Devil's a bitch. Like, just absolutely a bitch. Alright. I fucking hate this game. There's a lot of good in it, but because I'm so mad, or I get real frustrated easily, my patience waned so thin in King Stage 2. I never finished the game because I hated it so much. Fuck the King tank. Fuck the King jet. Fuck King. Fuck the story. The story is stupid and complex and convoluted. When I played this game and I blazed through the first level, I was like, wow, this is a bitch game. I don't understand why everyone's so upset. Maybe I'm like super good at Mega Man. Psych, Gabe, you fucking dumbass. I hate it. I hate this game. Nothing has made me so mad that I just refuse to go back. Like, even like all these years later, and by saying all these years I mean 2 years later, I'm just not gonna touch it. I don't care. Like, you know, I played Halo Combat Evolved on Legendary, which is horribly hard as well. And I stopped for a while, but I came back a year later and eventually finished it. I refuse to go back to Mega Man Bass. This game gets a 4.5 out of 10.
Surprisingly high still.
Yeah, actually.
It's just slightly below average.
I mean, he did have some pretty good points on the things that made it good. And I think the things that, I mean, like to transition to my final thoughts, I think that like Gabe honestly nailed it, so there's not too much for me to add. But the highlights, the things that were good about the game that Gabe mentioned, were ones that I found as a viewer very pleasing to experience. And then the parts that he mentioned specifically that were negative were parts that the player would experience. So I obviously didn't get that part of the experience, but I can totally see where it would have been an absolute nightmare. That being said, you know, if you listen to this commentary, you would know that I had a ton of fun with this one. It was so great to experience. So I'm kind of like waffling between a lower score because I can see how this would be a nightmare to play, and then a higher score because I had a blast with this. So I'm honestly going to go smack dab in the middle with that and give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
Go ahead, Evan. Talk about the good first. Do it.
Yeah. This game looks and sounds amazing, especially for an SNES game. Like PS1 tier graphics on an SNES is super impressive. And I really love the soundtrack too, especially the likes of Tango Man Stage, Pirate Man Stage. Those are my 2 examples that immediately come to mind, but yeah, I really like the soundtrack. I consider myself a fairly patient person when it comes to difficult games. I've made it through Castlevania 3, I made it through Mario 2 Lost Levels, and I would have totally played Zelda 2 for this commentary if it weren't for how troubling game overs were. And like, yeah, I guess I could have abused save states, but that would have made the editing process troublesome, which is the real reason why I didn't play it. This game tried my patience in ways that I have not experienced before. I had to take a break dealing with the King Jet. King Stage 2. What the fuck was that?
There's a car outside. Honking at something, I don't know.
King Stage 2 was just one of the worst experiences I've ever had playing a game. I hated it. It was... I cannot speak positively about this game. This is one of, by far, the worst Mega Man game out there. I'd rather play Mega Man X6 over this.
Wow.
Because at least in X6 you can cheese it with the ultimate armor. You have no means of cheesing this game. You have to deal with all the bullshit that it puts you through. And it's just the worst. I give this game a 3.5 out of 10.
Wow.
If you want to play this game for yourself, you don't have a lot of options, honestly. As for legal options, you could get the GBA cart, or you could get the GBA version off the Wii U Virtual Console. Do not get the GBA version. It's got all the bullshit of the SNES version, but also the screen's cropped in to accommodate for the smaller screen. We call that screen crunch. If you want to play the SNES version, get yourself a Super Famicom and a Super Famicom cart if you want to play it legally, or either download an emulator with a fan-translated ROM, or get yourself a reproduction cart with a fan translation on it, because those are both options that you could go with. Things will be getting a little easier next time on Smash Team Games, but only a little bit, because we are still delving into one of the hardest games in the series, and also going back to 8-bit, believe it or not. But you can join us next time with Mega Man 9. Until then, this is Smash Team Games, signing off.
Bye.